What is up, everybody out there? We are doing a special night and a special show tonight. We're having a interview with one of a super fan for the Broncos. His name is Limo Driver. If you've been around and seen any kind of tailgates or any of the pep rallies, any of that stuff from around Denver, he's you'll definitely know him. Big time, like I said, Broncos super fan. So thank you for joining us. And if you have any family and friends that want to join in too, definitely have them tune in. But we're going to get this show going and have a little conversation about the Broncos and the old-time Broncos and just Denver in general. So we will get y'all going and get this started. Sorry about that. I'm having a little technical difficulties here. But here we go.
In the shadow of the Rockies where the orange burns bright, we ride with the outlaws under stadium lights. Mile high, we fly, no chains combined. This podcast a rocket and the altitude's kind. Turn it up, let the city feel the bass. Every word's a touchdown, every beat's a chase. With a mile high outcast, Broncos we broadcast. Climbing, never falling fast. Full of mile high blast.
All right, man. Let's get this going. I'm gonna knock out these sponsors and our shows, everything. Get this knocked out real quick, and let's get into it. So, y'all already know we're on the Orange and Blue Network on YouTube. So if you can like, share, and subscribe. Well, like, share, subscribe. Make sure your profile is public. That way we can include you in our giveaways. We're less than 90 away from our next giveaway. So definitely send people over there and tune into everything we got going on there. We're on all the other social networks as well. We are on the podcast channels if you can only do the Audible version. So check us out there, Orange and Blue Network, on all the everything, all the channels there. Let's get into shows. We got Monday and Friday. We got the Orange and Blue Blitz. That's going to be with Isaiah at 11 o'clock. Monday, we got Broncos Bros with one of the guys that are going to be on the show tonight with us, George and Dak. They do their show Mondays at 7. Do even Bronco Bros? And we got Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue, the flagship show. That's going to be on Tuesdays at 7:30 with Mile High Viking, Jay Weaver, and Bronco Grunt. So that's good show as well. Wednesdays, we got the Mile High Symposium. That's going to be with Doc and JT. They talk all different sports around Denver and Colorado. So check them out as well. Wednesday, we got Bronco Talk with Libre and Adon. They talk about all different types of Broncos as well. They'll get into some nuggets, I'm pretty sure. And, well, Adon is a Bulls fan, so, he still talks basketball too, though. We'll let him pass with that with the Bulls. Like I said, he's still going to be a guest on the show sometime. So, Don, we still going to get you on. On Thursdays is our regular show for the Mile High Outcast. We did it the other day with we ran it back from the same thing we had the week before. And, man, it was a blast, 2 hours and a half. Man, we chopped it up and had a good time with Married with Drinks with Lenny and Sandy. So shout out Married with Drinks. If you guys check them out on Facebook, you have a show on Fridays. They won't have one this Friday, but check them out next Friday. Tune into what they got on Facebook and TikTok. And then we got shout out Tim. Tim's not going to be on today. He is not feeling the best. So I hope you feel better, man. I definitely was feeling that way on Monday and Tuesday after losing my voice at the game. And then we got on Friday, we usually have Vivas Los Broncos. They do that show in Spanish. So anybody that speaks Spanish wants to tune in, let them know. We got them covered. We got the Fresh Squeeze if there's any kind of breaking Bronco news out there. And then our 3 game day shows are going to be on pause while the season is in the on pause right now. So we'll get it back going next year. And We still gonna have shows though, so definitely keep tuning in. We got our sponsor W, which we was getting all year long. We didn't get the most important W though, so we all right though. We're getting better. We got no sugar, no calories, no maltodextrin, no fillers, no artificial colors. So it's a jitterless energy drink with all the good stuff, but none of the bad stuff that some of the others energy drinks give you, like the crashes and uh, all the bad sugars and stuff. If you do go over to W, they got a lot of different flavors to choose from. But when you do make your order, put in OBN10 for the promo code, get you 10% off at checkout. All right, y'all. So let me bring everybody else in here. We got first come to the stage. We got Limo Driver. Is it going?
How you doing, my brother, man? I'm
Doing
glad
good.
to be on the show, man. And like I said, man, I told Tim I'm down to support y'all, man. I wish y'all nothing but success. And even though we lost to the Patriots, we
Mhm.
still Bronco fans. We still die hard, and I love to see people still represent, man.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's we gonna be diehard to the day we dying. We gonna keep it going.
Well,
Uh,
I told a friend of mine I was gonna mention him, man. We done a couple movies together, Diamond in the Rough, Soul Custody, all that. But he always talking about, man, when you gonna get another team? Never. I'm never gonna get another team.
no.
I'm a Bronco fan. I don't know. You're wasting your time running your mouth. Clay Walker. Now I
All right.
mentioned his name. Yeah, he's out there.
Name drop.
If y'all want to mail him or something, I'll let you know his address.
All right. Right. And we got George from the Bronco Bros.
What's up, baby? I'm filling in for Tim Dog tonight. Shout out my brother. Sorry he can't be here. He's feeling real under the weather. So, tonight, do you even Broncos, bro? We here.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
happy. Pleasure to see you, Limo. Glad to have you on the show and be a part of it. And obviously, we got Coach next to you. If you want to introduce him, Coach. Joe's dad, that dude's he's a real good dude. I've got to meet him a few times, and he's always been very knowledgeable and respectful and full of love, man. So glad to see you guys on the show, and it's going to be a good one.
Yes, yes.
Sorry for my background as well. I have a sleepover tonight, so I'm hiding.
For sure. It happens like that sometime. I usually, like I said, when one time I had to do it for my mom's house, I had to be in the other room because there was too much going on in here. So, yeah. But we make it work. We make it work.
Yes, sir.
So let's get into it. How are you feeling about after Sunday's loss, Dad?
Well, I'm feeling that we could have did more, but we didn't. And being a Broncos fan from all the way from 1960, I've learned how to do the ebbs and flows. I try not to get too high, and then in losses, I try not to get too low. You have to understand, because being a Bronco fan from the 60s, I learned how to lose before we learned how to win. So I used to see the Raiders come in here and beat us 41-0. The Houston Oilers come in and beat us 38-0. The Chiefs come in here and beat us 51-0 and leave town just like nothing happened. So I learned to understand that you're going to lose some and you're going to win some. Enjoy the wins and accept the losses, because that's part of the game. So I'm feeling all right. I'm optimistic about next year. I'm thinking that if things go well, a couple of changes are made, we should go a long way again. So that's where we got to be.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How about you, Limo Driver? How'd you feel after Sunday's loss?
Well, you know what? I'm just like Pops, man. He said it right. When we win, we're happy. When you lose, you just say, hey, look, I'm gonna be optimistic that we're gonna come back and one day we're gonna get it right. Because see, first of all, I'm gonna say it like this. I was one of those guys that was still cheering in the fourth quarter when we was getting blowed out in all them Super Bowls. And everybody talked bad about me and, oh, you're never going to win a Super Bowl. Everybody know I painted my limo and I went to San Diego. I had knucklehead people telling me, "Oh man, you gonna paint your limo back? You look like a fool." And so guess what happened? I went to San Diego and I came out as a star, baby. We all over, we national TV. People say, "Oh yeah, you was seen in another country." I say, "What you say?" Now I need you to repeat that for all the fools that talking about I was gonna be embarrassed about my Broncos.
Yeah,
So anybody in the National Football League understand 1 minute your team is up
That's
and the
right.
next minute your team is down.
yeah,
So like Pop was saying, hey man, we wake up and rise, we still Bronco fans. That's what you call diehard, baby.
That's right.
yes, for
That-
sure. So San Diego, that man, that's when it all happened. That was the first Super Bowl that we actually won, man.
Man, I had a tear run down my eyes when they said Denver Broncos world champion. I said, oh Lord.
I seen my uncle Julian, rest in peace. I seen him cry for the first time too when he won that Super Bowl. He said, "Man, after all these years," and he's crying.
That was so beautiful, man. It was
Yeah.
beautiful, man.
Meant a lot for the city.
Yeah.
And then we went back to back. Look out now.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Just to show him we weren't. It wasn't just a fluke.
That's right.
I think if John Elway would have came back, we would have still kept on rocking, man.
Yeah, we probably could have pulled another one off.
Terrell Davis wouldn't have got injured,
Yeah,
and yeah, he'd have been clowning, baby.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
George, what are you? How old were you with the when we won it in the 97? Well, 97, 98 in San Diego.
I was 4.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
93 baby. So
Yeah.
you know, my experience as a Bronco fan started with winning. You know, I learned how to win before we learned how to lose. And we didn't lose. We didn't have a losing season in my entire life until after Super Bowl 50. And for your guys' entirety of life, you know, since the 1960s, you know, watching us go that long without having a losing record, at least, you know, we suffered some big losses, but that was my biggest takeaway growing up. You know, I do remember those Super Bowls vaguely. We had big Super Bowl parties. You know, I grew up in a Broncos country family. So I remember watching the helicopter play against Green Bay. I was standing in my living room. Everybody's going wild. And that's pretty much when I fell in love with football. I started playing flag right after that. So
Nice. Yeah. I was we were at like I said, we were at my mom's house, my mom and dad's house, and man, yeah, we had a little bit of family over there, but man, oh yeah, it was definitely a fun time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's throw some comments up here. We got a couple phone in. We got Tim.
wanted to throw Tim Dog out there real quick, of course.
Yeah.
Much love, brother. We miss you. Hope you get better. Them dang kids, you know.
Oh yeah, man. Get healthy, baby. We need you. We
Yeah.
need you.
Limo was telling me on the phone what he used to do to not lose his voice, because like I said, Sunday I lost my voice. Monday I woke up, I could barely even speak. Tuesday I was the same way, so still kind of getting a little bit better. But he was telling me, you know, to scream from the diaphragm. So I'm gonna have to try that next year, because
Hey, like ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing it to you from the diaphragm. I'm the entertainer known as Limo Driver. Yeah, but like I said, I'm like y'all too, man. I put a little strain because I was passion. You know what I'm saying? Real passion. And let me tell you something real quick. The Barrel Man was the greatest super fan ever. And I was blessed because he took me under his wing. Me and him spent a lot of time together. Matter of fact, I was with him the day before he died, when his wife called me at 3 in the morning. But we talked about so many things. One thing he told me, he said, the key to Mile High is kinetic energy. He said, when that many people got that much whatever, we can win. Okay. That's where magic just popped out and things just happened. It's because the passion of the crowd. Now, as a super fan, I was out there all the time. And one of the things that I took pride in is getting people in sections to just bring it. One
Yeah.
time I got mad at a group of people in the first level, and I went up the stairs and I gave them the riot act. Y'all need to make noise. Don't just sit there. Bring the passion. And I
Yeah.
said, is anybody with me? And the dude got up and said, I'm with you, limo driver. And some other people said, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they got fired up. And what it did is it radiated to the people down below and all the way up. And then it started around the stadium. Now,
Yeah.
how I knew it had an impact, I taped the game always. I went home and I heard the announcer said, that sound like Old Mile High.
Hey,
And the play came in our favor. So I always gave everything I possibly, man, when I left the game, I was sore, I was tired, my voice was in a strain. Because see, I used to do ring announcing. I don't know if everybody knew that, but I did
Did not.
300 boxing shows.
oh man.
Wow.
And when I retired, and matter of fact, Vader was there in the ring with me. But the point is that I had to start learning how to save my voice so that I can, announce all these different winners, you know what I mean? And act like my good friend Michael Buffer.
Yeah.
But anyway, the key is you want to save your voice. You want to come from the diaphragm, and holler. Sometimes I forget,
Yeah.
but I know if you got to use your voice on Monday, you better watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. And since you shouted that out, we got to give a mile high salute, R.I.P. to Barrel Man. That was the
Hey,
man. Super
100%. Barrel Man's
Hey,
iconic.
well, I'm gonna say this real quick. Barrel Man was not only the greatest to me, the greatest super fan ever, but he was a better person. See, that's the thing that I took pride in. Like I said, he took me under his wings. He molded me to be a super fan, but he also taught me how to be classy, how he did it, how he showed respect to people. How
Mhm.
anytime they asked for a picture autograph, he was always giving it. Like I said, he was just a beautiful person, a beautiful soul. So I want to say that because people just think he's the naked man in the barrel. But he did it because fans wanted it. Mean a lot to him. And see, people don't understand that man froze in that barrel. He would, you got some people that can cut a hole in the ice and jump in the water like it ain't nothing. Well, he wouldn't want it. He like me, I'm a brother. Hey man, I can halfway deal with the sun, but don't put me in nothing cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the barrel man would do that no matter what. Do
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? So
Every
he
week.
showed me true passion. If you're gonna be a super fan of, they're gonna acknowledge you, you gotta bring it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta bring it. You gotta be out there and as they said, no pain, no gain. Got to do it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you gotta be an ambassador of class.
There you go.
See, some people out there fighting and acting a fool and all that. We don't do that.
I
If
get it.
anything, I used to stop fights. I talk to the people, say, hey man, I know your team won. Let me give you 5. But man, just tame it down a little bit.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can let you celebrate, but don't get up here and fight. And man, I tell the other dude, man, we Bronco fans. We do things with class.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I used to be on the scoreboard talking about text respect. They had me for years on there doing that thing. So I took it serious. Like that's my job, man. To
Yeah.
talk to people and teach them how to be fans and enjoy each other and not look, I don't like your team, but I love you.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying?
I got it.
So that's the key to, ain't that right, Pops?
Yeah.
That's the right, man, with the way we keep it classy. Because you remember back in the day when the Raiders come and the Broncos play, it was, oh man, it was awful. Look
Oh yeah.
out now. It
Yeah.
was it was it was like what they call it, ultimate fighting or something. They was
Yeah.
acting fool, right? Right, Pops? You know
Yeah.
that, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They
I was
were,
there. South
yeah.
Stand.
Yeah, because see, you go way back like I do, man. and
Yeah.
it was crazy, but we learned to tolerate Raider fans, man. Plus, they was doing bad. They wasn't coming in here whooping us like they used to.
No, no. And they still gonna be doing bad. They ain't gonna get right for years.
Oh man! Now the team that I like to see can do like they did last year is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
You know, I'm from Kansas City, man,
Oh,
and
okay.
everybody think I'm supposed to be a Chief fan. And see, when we moved here in '72, my dad say you're gonna either be a Chiefs fan or Bronco fan, and we said Bronco fans.
There you go.
I ain't never let go. I ain't never let go.
I hear
So
you.
anyway, when I was that age back in the day, I used to have to get fight all the time because they was always beating on me, man.
Yeah.
So I don't have fond memories of being, in Kansas City.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, I'm in right now. I just wanted to come in and say, Joe, thank you so much, man, for getting the show going. Limo, thank you for coming on. George, my brother, coach, as always, I love all you guys, man. I literally, I'm watching the show and I just literally just couldn't come in and say hey.
I'm,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
glad, brother.
Welcome
Appreciate it.
in, doggy. Hope you
I'm
feel
glad.
better, man. You don't look too hot.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
You're between Nevaeh and your son, man. They cast a spell on me, bro.
I'm on that emergency 25/8, you know.
But I really wanted to come in and show my respect. Limo, man, I wish I was gonna be on the show all day. I literally just came in to just say, hey, coach. I wanted to come and say, hey, I'm gonna watch the whole show. Joe, man, my doggy for holding it down, and my brother George for keeping it going. I was super lit about trying to do this show,
Yeah, you were.
but I talked to Limo all week, and Joe talked about Coach, his dad. I want to let you guys know I'm gonna get out of here real quick. I just want to let you guys know from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for being on the show,
Hey, my
Coach
pleasure,
Limo.
brother.
Coach Limo, man, you two are too bad, mother. You know what? Yeah, and
Shut your
and
mouth.
yeah, and Joe and George holding it down for Orange Blue Network, Mile High Outcast. Hey, George, do you even Broncos, bros?
Yes, sir.
I'm at. I'm out of here. Love you guys.
I
Hey,
just
love
see.
you,
Love you
bro.
too, man.
Thanks for
Love you
popping
too.
in.
Hey,
Let me
anytime, my pleasure,
Feel
brother.
better, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
let
Get
me
you
pop,
some hot soup or something, man.
pop some
Hey,
comments up here real quick.
I need one favor, man. Look, here I
Yeah,
got somebody I want to introduce. Let me slide him over here
yeah.
so he can be seen. Come on. Can't. Okay, well just lean over for a minute. Hi. Hey, this is my partner in crime. This is my grandson, man, the one and only Jedediah.
Hello,
And I raised him straight up to be nothing but a Bronco. What, you a Bronco fan? Yeah. Tell him you're a diehard. Diehard. I'm a diehard. He to tell him, man. Look. His grandpa's a Raider fan, and my
Oh,
grandson don't play that. He be let him know, no, I'm not coming to the dark side, baby. And I'm going to start doing some podcasts, man, on a lot of different things in the entertainment business. But when it
nice.
come down to knowing stats and about football, this the dog here. This my baby boy.
Nice.
So I just want to introduce you. Now get off my leg, and I'll talk to you later.
can we get a mile high salute?
Yeah, tell him do that salute.
Get a
Hey,
mile high salute.
tell him do the handshake. We're gonna do the handshake. Let
All
me
right.
see if we can get y'all to see that. Okay, let me see. Put your hands on up. You ready? 1, 2, 3, tap, tap. No, I didn't. Well, you didn't. Hold 1, 2, 3, tap, tap. Straight up, go up. No. Bam. This. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing James's style. I don't know if they can see it. Oh, there you go. He got me right.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you
Hey,
go. Awesome,
we
man. Tell him tell him to go around telling everybody, do you even Broncos, bro?
I don't know if y'all seen it as well as it could have been done, but let me give credit to my son. He's the architecture of the Mile High Salute, and I took it. Me and my brother James, we made it famous. We taught so many different people. We've been on the news so many times. We were trying to get the Bronco players to start. Now they started doing it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, as far as the players doing
Yeah.
some salutes. So maybe, hopefully, next year we give them that mojo, right?
Yeah,
And
give him do it again.
yeah.
Yeah, we got Orange Vader James up here. He said, "Orange and blue, that's what we do. Go Broncos forever."
Hey, James Vader.
That's
Thanks for
my
the comment,
partner.
brother. Yes, sir.
Where'd he go?
He's in the comments. He's watching.
Oh, that's my family. Now James is Hispanic, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
I'm what they call an African American. So since I'm like his brother, whatever, I call myself a Blaxican. Okay, it means I'm part Mexican and part black. Okay,
Yeah,
because I got to make it work because that's my brother.
yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
I,
For
you
sure.
know, I love him so much, and me and him has done some phenomenal things where we kind of gelled. Is I'm a person that love charity work and giving back.
Yeah,
James and his wife is the same way. I mean, we used to visit nursing homes and hospitals and everything. James has been a coach. I'm proud of the things he's done and working with kids. Yeah, he coached my grandson.
nice.
So man, hats out to my friend, man.
Yep.
He's a beautiful soul, man. Beautiful
Yeah,
soul.
definitely. I've enjoyed getting to know him, and yeah, having him on our show was really good. He definitely has a lot of knowledge, and yeah, same
Oh
thing.
yeah.
The
You haven't seen his Bronco Palace yet, have you?
we got a little tour of the cave, but not personal yet. So we're working on that.
Oh, okay, yeah, man. We watched the game. Matter of fact, I'm hoping that, even though we lost, we might watch the Super Bowl over there. I feel so privileged because I got my seat. He don't let nobody in my seat. So that's
Nice,
how much he showed me respect. He'd be like, my seat here and your seat right next to me.
nice,
So
nice.
yeah, but all the seats in the house are great, you
Oh yeah.
know. Yeah.
And then we got his wife too. She said, "Hello, my brother Limo. My handshake to you. Love you, my brother." So
Oh, that's my sister, man. I
yeah,
love her so much, man. You know what? I've had more people tell me they love me, and I love them, and it's just so beautiful. It's just a beautiful experience. People don't understand. I've been a lot of people don't know the history of what I've done. Being a ring announcer, I've been a movie actor, I've been a comedian, but nothing gave me so much joy than being official Denver Broncos super fan. I have met so many people that just 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 beautiful love, man. I'm telling you, when I used to be I missed being at the game, but when I was at the game, man, it's like you go to a family union, and
mhm,
you see all your family and all that stuff like that. Beautiful, man. It's
yeah,
beautiful. All I can say is I love you guys, man. I appreciate the respect you give me. I want to give it back to everyone. They say, "Oh yeah, you a legend." No, everybody is a legend to me. Everybody does something that's worthy of being called somebody special. I just want to make that known.
for
You
sure.
know, you
Well,
know.
I got to work on being a better ambassador, a better classy Bronco fan because I get a little passionate about it, but I'm working on it. Tim and George at the game last week were really they're really classy, so it's all wearing off on me. I'm getting better. I'm getting
Well,
better.
that's good. That's good. Well,
Progress, baby. Progress.
hang around me, and I'll help you.
All right, that
I,
sounds good.
I definitely help you, man. I teach you all the ins and outs how to do it.
And
What about you, Coach? What about you, Coach? What's your experiences like from some of the games you've been? How have the fans been? How have the opposing teams been? Throughout some of your history when you go.
Well, like Joe said, the Jets game that we was at when we beat the Jets to go to the Super Bowl back in the late '90s, and these guys want to throw them the two Jets fans over to the fifth level, and we were only 12 rows from the top, and so I looked at him and he looked at me, and fortunately, we won that game, so nobody had to go over the top. They were kind of lit. They had been drinking real good. So going way back in the 60s, my oldest brother, before they started hanging the nets up for the balls not to go into the stands,
Okay.
he was right in the middle, and they have him on the front page of the Rocky Mountain News. The ball was coming to him. He caught the ball. They all jumped him, and the ushers pulled everybody off of them, and he brought that football home to me and my other brothers, and we didn't put it up in no mantle. That was our football to play with. That's how we learned how to play, is having the Broncos football. And my older brother and me would play against the twins, and we would just go back and forth in front of the house in the projects or at Sloan's Lake. And
oh yeah, good old Sloan's.
Yeah, Kennedy Park. We just get that ball and we just go play all the time. So like I say, I sold popcorn and Coca-Cola in the South and East stands, and we had a lot of time that we get there early before the team came in, and we'd watch the team come in, and then when the game was over, we would be right there at the fence, and we'd jump over the fence. The ushers would catch a couple, but the rest of us would get by them, and we'd grab a chin strap or something for one of the players.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
The 60s and everything, like I say, we did learn how to lose. And then when we got to winning in the 70s, late 70s, and the 80s and everything, we was able to appreciate it a lot more. Very rarely did we have to do any fisticuffs because most of the Raider fans, we felt they were Raider fans because they were disgruntled that we were losing. So they jumped on the team that was winning and thought that they'd ride it. But then their kids and their grandkids and nephews and stuff, they started wearing black and silver. And I said, oh man, the only reason you're a Raider fan is because your dad was, because we weren't winning and he went with them because they were, but all that's going to change. And now they just walk around with that black and silver, and they hang their face because they ain't got nothing to say,
Yeah.
And don't come back. We don't want you back. We don't want you saying, okay, I'm a Broncos fan now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's been in your family blood all through that time. So go on and keep that blood. We don't want it.
Hey, Pop, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Now, me being I'm not as old school in terms of the Bronco organization as you. Now they came in in 1959. That's when they decided to come up with the Broncos, which that was the year I was born. And then 1960 they started playing. But in the 70s is when they really started making some noise.
Yeah.
Can you tell me? Because I have a lot of these guys that end up being friends of mine. Can you tell me some of your favorite players from the 70s to the 80s?
70s to the 80s. When I started, when we'd run out on the field, I got Floyd Little's chin strap one time. Brought it home. I put it up in my on my dresser, and by the end of the Broncos season, it wasn't there. So the Twins were playing varsity football over at West High. And I asked them, I said, hey, what happened to my chin strap? And they said, oh, I put it on my helmet and I used it. Well, when they turned in the helmets, he didn't take that chin strap off.
Oh, no.
So it was gone. So then I used to work at the Omni Hotel back in the early 2000s, and the Broncos would do their alumni stuff up there. They do golf tournaments up there, and when the alumni come in, Floyd would always come in. So when I seen Floyd one year, he pulled up to the front, and I came out the door, and I said, top dog, top dog. And his wife looked up because again, this is his second wife, and she says, "What did you call him?" I said, "Top Dog." He said, "Well, I remember his nickname used to be the franchise, but where did you get that from?" I said, "He did a commercial for Sigmund Wieners, and they called him Top Dog Wieners. So that's how he occurred that nickname, Top Dog." Floyd just looked at me and smiled at me and smiled at her and nodded his head, yeah. So I told him, I said, "Hey, I got your chin strap 1 year back in the day. I'll give you $100 for it right now." I said, "Oh, let me finish the story." Told her about how my brother put it on and used it and didn't take it off when the season was over. So it was gone. And so he just shook his head and everything. And between him, Louis Wright, and let's see, who else? I go all the way back to Gretishar and Mecklenburg and Tom Jackson. I keep a Tom Jackson jersey up here.
Yeah,
And
Tom was good. Yeah, Tom was good.
Tom was great. He was great. He played, and everybody, all of them, they played hard. We didn't have to be winning and everything, but it wasn't like if they didn't leave everything out there on the field, because they did.
Well,
So, so like there was a lot of great ones. I think we got to the Super Bowl with Red Miller because John Ralston had left, and Red Miller took over the team that was really good and got us to that first Super Bowl. So that was great and everything. Even though we didn't win, it was just great to go to the Super Bowl. So as time went on, we started expecting to win. And then after 83, when we drafted Elway and we started playing the Browns in the 90s and stuff, real tough, we were expected to win all that. And that goes along with what you're saying, Limo Driver, about the synergy. Because when them fans would be stomping and everything, that whole place would be shaking, And I'd be sitting up there a couple of times, and you could just feel that building just swaying back and forth and everything. And
oh yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot of energy, man.
Yeah. There was no way that we were getting out of there with a victory.
Well, I'm gonna say a couple of players that some of them I became friends of, but Rick Upchurch is a good friend of mine. Great guy. That man was phenomenal, man.
Oh yeah.
People don't know how great he was back then.
Yeah.
And another good friend of mine was Simon Fletcher.
Yeah, the lineman.
Simon Fletcher was a guy that everybody said every year should have been in the Pro Bowl. He never was. I think he finished with 98, 99 sacks, but he said back in the day they took some sacks away from him. He's somebody that I really wish would have got the accolades that he deserved. Like you said, Louis Wright was a man. Don't throw in Louis Wright's way.
No.
Could you couldn't complete a pass over Louis Wright.
Yeah.
He was about 6'4", 6'4", can run like a deer.
Yep.
He was amazing. A lot of amazing players you guys don't know that built that foundation of Bronco country.
Yeah.
And I got a chance to work with a lot of guys, doing charity work and stuff like that. Billy Thompson and all that, Mecklenburg, all them boys. They who was that?
Atwater.
Yeah, Atwater. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you the crazy part is that is so many of these guys I was blessed to be friends with. Friends with.
Yeah.
Call me up on the phone. I'm like, what? And just beautiful relationships with people, man. But I always wanted to honor them on how good they were. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like I said, the youngsters, like my grandson, they don't know nothing about these cats, man. They don't realize how legendary they were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's good. It's good to go back and do your history, man, and
The college play.
and check on how these guys were. They set the I guess the foundation for a great team.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. They all played the biggest roles in our progress to becoming a superior franchise, right? One of the classiest, most dominant franchises in the NFL. So
Oh yeah.
we got to show love to the players that did it first, always.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
you know, one thing I'm gonna say is, remember all the Super Bowls that Elway went to and didn't win? Well,
Yeah,
guess what? They was playing some hell of a football.
they
Got to
were.
think about that.
Hmm.
See, people want to talk bad about you who went to Super Bowl, but your butt was at home. What
Yeah.
with your team?
Yep.
Okay, wishing you was at the Super Bowl. Why you running your mouth?
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
See, they don't want to talk no trash to me. I'll be like a professor and bring out the facts.
Yeah.
Where was you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where when we was playing the Super Bowl? Where was you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get that question asked. Was
Yeah.
you sitting at home, boy,
Yep.
wishing you was where we at?
Yeah.
So don't talk no trash. Let me break it down to you, partner. Okay, understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Let me
Hmm.
talk the facts to you. Don't make me embarrass you out in front of all these people
Yeah.
while you running
100%.
your mouth.
Yeah.
Don't make me
100%.
your woman leave you because she feel like you incompetent. Don't start nothing you can't finish now.
That's right.
You got it.
I tell my friend, look, if you need me, call Limo. I'll come over and explain it to you. They
Yeah.
giving you a hard time, let me walk in the room.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. See what they got to say, baby.
Right?
I ain't gonna
Absolutely.
cuss you out, but I'm gonna bring the facts to you.
Educate them.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
educate them right, pops.
100%.
We gonna tell them the facts, man.
There you go.
You be
Got
like, man,
to.
hold up. You talking to a man that been with the game to the 60s. He know Broncos.
Every
You
bit.
know what I'm saying?
Every bit.
Yeah, he can preach the gospel to you
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
tell you what you talking about, man.
Well,
Like
you
I
know,
said,
what you're saying right there is real because when we won the first Super Bowl, my thoughts went back to all the guys who paved that way and blood, sweat, and tears just to keep the Broncos here so that we can go on and win one. Because like
yep,
there was a time back there when they thought about uh selling the team and moving out and everything. And people don't remember, but back in the 60s when they started, they were practicing up on 57th and Logan. That's where the
Yep.
practice field was before they moved out to Dove Valley. So, like
Yep.
I say, everything was in the neighborhood. I grew up on 13th and King, and the stadium was right up there where it's at, 17th and Federal. And we'd get up there, and we you remember Tightwad Hill?
yeah.
Okay, that's where we was at. If we didn't sneak in the south stands, they had a little corner there where we could slide our big head through the fence. Get in there and watch the game. We'd watch it on Tightwad Hill, you know. So,
Yeah.
so like I say, the Broncos, I go way back with them, and always have and always will be with them.
Well, that's beautiful, man. I love when people say they a diehard.
Yeah.
And like I said, pops, you got a lot of years, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, yeah. Like I said, my friend, I was talking about trying to go to people and say, won't you get another team? I said, when you love your team, there's no such thing as getting another team. We're not crying when we lose
No.
or saying they lost. It's we lost.
Yeah, we lost, but we'll come
What-
back. There'll be another day.
What can we do to help our team? How much support can we give them to energize these guys?
Yeah.
To make them say, "Hey, man, the fan base was so dedicated to them. The Broncos kept going back to the Super Bowl until they got it right."
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
Absolutely,
when
man.
they would always meet out and have big old rallies when the team come back in, win
Yeah.
or lose. They was there to say, "Hey, we still Bronco fans." See,
That's
people
right.
don't remember them days, man.
No, they don't.
Man, imagine losing and they got a big long where somehow they found out where the Broncos were gonna come in and they be having a big old party rally for them to let them know that we still love you.
Yeah.
People don't remember that.
3,000
Yeah,
people.
that was the good old classic days, man. I want to get this comment in, man. That's all relative. We got married with drinks with Sandy and Lenny. They said tuning in late. Sorry, fellas. Ralph. All love. These are some really good people, man. Make sure you go like, share, and subscribe with their show. They've been nothing but family, honestly, since we met them. It's we picked up as if I'd known them my whole life. So wanted to shout them out here for joining the show.
Oh, I'm gonna say this. I love them. I love their love that they have for each other. Just like you said, beautiful people. Lenny, I've been knowing him for a while. Man, he's my guy, man. I can't say enough about how much I love them, man. They're very special people to me.
Absolutely. They were super humble and so welcoming. You know, they had such good vibes. Joe, talk about that experience at the tailgate. This was our first game that we got to go to together. Technically, we did go to a Nuggets game earlier in the year, but this was our first Broncos game that me and him were at together. Obviously, our brother Tim Dog was there with us. But how was your experience getting to meet?
Oh man, it was very, very fun. I mean, I've been to a lot of different tailgates around there, but the way that they have their setup, and it's not chaos, but it's organized fun, is what I would say. They have everything laid out. Everybody's a couple people are taking dealing with the drinks, dealing with the food. Everybody else is just interacting with with everybody in the tailgate, and yeah, it's just a good time. And then they do the way they end it with smashing the ice from the other team. You're able to take shots from the ice, shots and from the logo ice, and man, it's a fun time. So I definitely enjoyed myself. Like I said, getting to meet them was very cool, and man, definitely good people to know and be in tune with and network with, all that. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. That's how I felt too, Coach. And hopefully you get a chance to come down and meet him with us maybe next season or so.
I will.
I think he's gonna go to the game tomorrow with up there. See you with Lenny. So.
Oh, beautiful. That's gonna be a great time.
Yeah. Get up there.
Awesome.
I want to go to see a CU game, but I haven't got to go yet. But I'll be missing out tomorrow. But yeah, let's throw some more of these comments up here. We got a lot that have came in here. So let's shout out a couple of these people. Bronco Rob. He said it's not Thursday.
Special edition Saturday night, baby.
Yeah, Shy said the same thing. It's not Thursday. We work around. We working with the limo driver was going to be on Thursday, but he had something going on, so we trying to work.
Got to be accommodating to our guests' schedule. All love. Got to have these great guests on.
Yes, sir. And then we got can't get to this one here. Eric Elazar, he said, "Let's go Broncos." You know it, man. It's Bronco country all day, every day. Whether we win or lose, we still gonna ride and die with the.
Thanks for tuning in, Eric. Much love.
Bronco Rob again, 81 away from the next giveaway. So yeah, we're getting there.
Like, share, and subscribe, guys. 81 till we subscribe to the YouTube. 81, and we'll give away another jersey. I believe that's the next giveaway again, but it's a giveaway.
Yes. And then Boo Patriots, yes, Bronco Rob. I was that's why I didn't have my voice on Monday, man. I was going crazy, but like I said, I didn't see nobody put hands on nobody. I didn't see no one get physical, so that was a good thing. And when I was walking to my car, I had to walk to the other side of where Tim and George were parked, and there were some Patriots fans that were kind of getting enjoying their win, and I was like, man, me and there was another couple of Bronco groups of fans. They were like, get kind of and I was like, hey guys, I might want to just kind of keep it cool till you get to your car or whatever. And they understood, and they did that, and so man, it was a good time though, man. It was
super,
super everything it was fun. Then we got
Martin,
he said definitely I gotta go get some gotta get both some weapons. Yeah, we're gonna do that this we don't have the Russell Wilson cap money, man. It's gonna be
about 28 million in cap space so far estimated after the new salary came out. So we could talk a little bit about we got some potential to make some moves. Yeah,
Marty said he's been a fan since '79, so that's a long time too. I want to say my fandom started like I was of course born into the Bronco country, but about middle school, I want to say probably about sixth, seventh grade is when I finally made my for sure choice, because it was kind of hard, and I kept seeing my uncles and my dad, my family, the anguish from them Super Bowl the losses, man. I was like, dang, dude, are we ever gonna get one? So I was
middle school. Do you even Broncos, bro?
Like I said,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was teetering a little bit. I was like, man, I said about sixth grade, seventh grade, when I was like, nah, I can't teeter no more, man. It's my team, it's my
understandable.
family.
Yeah, I was, like I said, from that 97 year, that was my start. I literally, my first year of flag, they used to call me Little TD because I was the running back. I was the fastest guy on the field, and you just couldn't stop me.
Nice.
Little league, that was a good time. So
oh yeah,
keep up with the comment. Okay.
All right. Martin said, I cried when Mr. Boland said this one's for John. That was a hell of a time. And you got to see that one, right? Limo driver, you got to be at that one.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh man.
It was not only for John, but it was also for me too.
Yeah, all Bronco country, man. That they suffered through it for them 70s and 80s.
Well, I'll say this one thing real quick. When you love your team so much and you suffered and endured all the losses, and when you finally win that big one, baby, it's nothing better. The fact that you were a diehard and you stuck with your team. You wasn't a band, what they call a band jumper, jumping on the band, all of a sudden they doing all that. Now I'm going to go get me a jersey. But in the meantime, before, you was talking bad about the Broncos. See, them people didn't enjoy when we won. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
We was excited.
For sure. Martin Mahai said he misses Barrel Man so much. We all do. We definitely all do. He said he cried the first time he met the Barrel Man. And he said Tim had a heart of gold. he does. He's a good dude. That's why I said Tim's been my dog since '97, since freshman year. And he saw Martin said, especially in Oakland, man, with the Raiders. That was when they first were around. Shout out Jolly Roger, another big Bronco fan too out there.
Yep, Jolly Roger, much love. Thanks for watching the show. Like, share, subscribe, share.
Yes. Bronco Wrestler, we'll be back stronger next season. That we will.
We've been doing that for 3 straight seasons, so I expect us to continue that trend.
I have been doing that, Martin. I've been drinking some hot tea. And that's what
you gotta throw a little adult beverage in that. Hear you right
up. Bronco future is in good hands with that kiddo. Talking about your
grandson there.
Yeah.
You hear him talking about you, Jed.
Yeah. He said the Bronco country's in good hands. I might need that to wear off on my son. He's not a Bronco fan, but he's just not a great sports fan yet. But he went to the last KC game last season, and then he went to a game this year with my dad. So he's yeah. So he's a fan. He's just not a super. He doesn't watch it and get stats like that yet. So,
he'll be there.
Yeah. So Martin Mahai said, I believe TD started the Mahai. He was, I think, the first one to start doing it.
Yeah. He was.
He said he's boycotting the Super with that dumb halftime show. Some people don't like it, Hey,
I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. You got to keep the diversity, right?
They've had some good ones. They've had some bad ones. So it goes all around. Thank you, Jay Weaver. He's part of the Orange Blue Network. Appreciate you. Tim said his favorite was Three Amigos. Rick Upchurch, Orange Vader, said the same as you.
Mm-hmm.
Martin said Greg Cragen, number 71.
Yeah, he was a good one.
Yeah.
He also said Steve Watson.
Yep.
Orson Mobley.
Yeah, Orson was a tight end.
Man, that's going back.
And John Mobley.
Yeah. Lindy and Sandy, hi there and good evening. They said, what's up back? He said, just relaxing at home, watching UFC as well. I know I kind of want to watch a boxing match later. They said you're from KC, but you bleed orange and blue.
There you go.
How long you been been away from KC?
72.
Well, I moved away from there in 72.
72, okay.
Yeah, I used to go back all the time. I had a lot of family down there, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. He said, George, say the Bronco Bills. We had to drop. They dropped the saying on there last
Oh
night.
yeah, much love. Appreciate that. I watched. We tuned in.
He said, Sir Medlock Senior, hi, much love to all. Thank you. Well, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
We can start with this. We can start with this comment right here. Nuggets at OKC tomorrow night.
Yes.
That
We
should be a
got the
good one
return.
with
We got the
Jokic
return
back.
of Jokic, right? So what do you guys?
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Limo? Go ahead.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I argue with people all the time. Jokic to me is the best center that ever played the game because of the all-around game. He do everything.
Bar none. I agree.
Rebound, assist, and he can put up 40, 50 points if you need it.
Exactly. Yeah, he's a better passer than Magic. He's a better scorer than probably one of the best scorers. You know, a lot of people probably won't put him up there with like KD, Kobe, right? But I would.
They got a
That man's
different
averaging a
game.
triple-double, 30-point triple-doubles every game. Man's one of the best scorers. His IQ and the way his teammates talk about him, that's the thing that I love the most. Everybody that goes there just praises this man for his IQ and how much
Tell me
he's
about it.
able to help them grow. And I know, Coach, you obviously been a coach. And what do you think about Jokic coaching up these guys on the sideline during this time that he's been out and the growth of our team, Peyton Watson, these younger guys?
I think it's great. I think when you're hurt and you're able to sit there on the bench and you see things that you could go ahead and share with these other guys, that's great because that's like having a coach out there as like an assistant coach. I had twin brothers that took my high school team, West Side of State, back in '71, and our coach was a baseball coach, didn't have a clue about basketball, and when we came down and we had a chance to go, we had to beat East, and we were down by 1 point, and we had the ball with 38 seconds left, and so the coach said, Dennis, David, you pass it to Dennis. Dennis, you dribble it down and take the last shot. And I'm doing the shot chart. I looked up and I said, the guy sitting next to me was the sophomore coach. I said, Coach Berkman. I said, Dennis hasn't been shooting the second half. Davis one needs to take the shot. So we're sitting on the bench there at the Auditorium Arena. We put up our hands, timeout. 22 seconds left. We said, Coach, David needs to take the shot. Oh, okay. Dennis, you pass him. David, you go and take the shot. David takes the ball. He goes down, takes the shot. It hits the rim, goes straight up, comes down. We go to state, And me and Coach Berkman just looked at each other like, this guy just doesn't have a clue. Because attention to who's shooting in the second half, and
Right.
who's take that. So, like I say, I think that's what started me as being a coach, because wasn't as great of players as my twin brothers that were a year older, but I had seen so much of the game that my oldest brother used to come around and tell people they'd talk basketball to him, and he'd say, man, I done forgot more basketball than you'll ever remember, And so I stuck with him. He took me to all the high school basketball games. He took me to the wrestling matches. And then if it was all of us, we'd all go to the Nuggets when they were playing back when they started in '67. So, like I say, I understand what it is to coach up your players and let them know, because he sees things that you don't see while you're out there, So I'm great with him coming back, and I think tomorrow that everybody will get involved and they'll play up to their standards, put some good defense on OKC and get the victory, because we need to set a mark to let them know that you ain't gonna come in here and just run roughshod on us. We're just getting ourselves geared up for the playoffs.
Coach, I'm gonna ask you. It's my belief that this team is deep, and with the injuries that it had to other players, it gave them an opportunity to develop, a lot better than what they was doing when they was sitting on the bench.
Confidence.
And the record they have for having Jokic,
Mhm.
and Gordon out, Cam John, and
Chris Braun, you
Chris
name it.
Brown. So I mean, they've done a phenomenal job, and
Yeah.
I just pray that all these guys start coming back toward the end of the year when we start getting the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I think them being deep, I think OKC, because they had a deep bench last year,
Yeah.
they was able to put all these players and they come and hit and whatever. I think that's
Yeah.
what we had. Because you
Yeah.
remember they used to talk about the Jokic minutes?
Yeah.
Mhm.
When Jokic was on the bench,
Yeah.
we just fall apart. Well,
Yeah.
this year, when Jokic on the bench, you got Val and all these other different people. They come and they hit, and Watson has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm like, where this boy been?
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm.
So
He been in the gym.
I'm confident with those injuries, these guys come back. They're gonna they
What about you, Joe?
Did you
What
cut
you
that
think
off?
about this Jokic coaching?
You're good. Yeah. So just like Limo Driver was saying,
Can
with
y'all
all-
hear me?
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
you got it.
You good?
Okay.
So
I
like
can't hear y'all.
you can't
Oh,
hear
you can't hear us?
What you do? Did you?
It's off. It's not on this one.
I don't know it.
But yeah, I mean, I think the same thing with that limo driver was
What are you
saying. You know,
doing?
we with all the injuries and us still having a good squad, like we still
Okay, I hear you.
You hear?
Beautiful.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so like he was saying, with us having the injuries, the bench having to step
Did
up,
you
every
tell
guy
Vince
did pretty
Carter?
much step up, and
Tell
man,
him no.
they
on that phone.
they held us in the up there. They didn't let us drop down.
Vince will say,
It
come
developed it developed them confidence in shooting, and Peyton Watson's playing amazing, man. Like he has made himself a lot more money. He's elevated his game to a whole different level. You got Tim Hardaway coming in, just staying confident with the threes, and Spencer Jones, man. He's came in and played good.
What he got that crooked shot, man?
Oh,
That boy be clowning, don't he?
It's money for whatever reason, but it just looks awful coming off, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what he got going for him, but it goes in, so I'm gonna take it, man.
Well, he said the coach has been trying to change him, but he's shooting over 40% from three. Don't leave that man
If it
alone.
ain't
Don't
broke,
mess
don't
with
fix
nothing.
it.
That's
He
right.
said he's coming.
Yeah, don't mess with nothing, man. Leave that
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah, he made it there so far. He on that shot. When I can't remember who it was, one of Reggie Miller's coaches wanted to change his shot, and his dad said, "Nuh-uh, we're not changing the shot." And yeah, I think it was high school or college, and yeah, from then on, he didn't let no one change his shot. So
Leave that boy
100%.
alone, man.
Yeah, leave him
Please.
alone and
Don't even
Yeah.
say nothing to him. Just
Let
walk
him-
the other way.
let him ball. Let him ball, man.
Yeah, let him
and that's
ball, man.
that's my biggest
I
takeaway,
like
man.
that dude a lot, man, because he played tough defense.
Yeah.
And like I said, he can score. So the Nuggets have man, like even what's that boy's name? Point guard that plays most of the time.
Bruce Brown.
Not
Oh,
Bruce Brown.
Jalen,
I'm
the young
talking about,
cat.
Pritchard over, not Pritchard.
Pickett,
Pickett.
Pickett.
Yeah.
Jalen Pickett.
That boy's has improved his game, man.
Yeah.
So, like I said, our bench is deep, man.
Yeah.
Deep like the ocean, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we still got Julian Strother too. I mean, he hasn't played
Yeah.
much this year, but he had that game last year where he came in and balled out. I think he hit like
Well-
7 straight for us, something like that. It was
Yeah.
we got some players this year, man. And
Well-
seeing Jokic go down and AG go down and Chris Braun, and we were winning games with no starters.
Yeah.
Your entire bench going against another team starters, and you're winning games. Not all of them, but you pulled off 4 wins in a 8 game road trip. That's phenomenal for missing such a crucial guy like Jokic, and to see him coaching up P Watt on the sideline, man,
Oh
giving
wow.
him direction, like this play is that, I need you to roll here. If he goes there, you need to be there, go swat that ball. And the elevation that P Watt took his game to, man, that has really elevated our ability to take over these games and still be able to win. He's given that energy that only Jokic can provide, right? The confidence. So that's been my best takeaway. And I'll give a lot of love to Jamal. Jamal finally got it together, man. He's playing lights out this year. He should make his first All-Star, which is crazy. In my head, he's always been an All-Star caliber player, but
Right.
he finally put together, we got a long season ahead, but this is, I think, the longest stretch where I've seen him actually playing like he should be. He even hit a blue arrow celebration, and we just, he hasn't hit a blue arrow celebration in
Wow.
6 years or so. You know what I mean? It feels like. So the vibes are back in the Mile High. Go
I
ahead.
think Jamal has to have that attitude. You know what I'm saying? Because how many times he come in and tear it up, and then he kind of sit back and just fade in, and like, well, I'm gonna let everybody else do it. He ran away from being the blue arrow.
Yeah.
The blue
Exactly.
arrow gave him attitude and that saying, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna put it on y'all. And that's what he need. That's what he needs to have, that attitude. You know, like I said, when the guy believes and wanna, put his juice on you, he got to have an attitude.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan had an attitude. Kobe had an attitude.
Yeah.
But
Back
now,
in the day, LeBron used to have a real attitude. So when you got that attitude that, man, I'm just gonna go out here and throw down. And that's what Jamal has done. I think everybody been in his head about being an all-star. And I believe that he should be an all-star.
I
well,
think
but
so
believe that.
too. Yeah. Go ahead, Coach. I was going to say, go ahead.
they're starting to double team him, and so when they double team him, if he can get the ball to one of the other guys and they can deliver, that's all that we need. Because, like I say, they'll double team him, and they'll try and double team Jokic to where we can't get it to him. So somebody has to be open to knock it down. So
Well, we got some sharp shooters, man.
That
We got
Tim Hardaway
Swanson,
Jr. signing. I know when
Hardaway.
you said, "Ooh," that was my favorite signing across the entire board. I love that we got rid of Porter just to bring in the depth that we did.
yeah,
But when we signed Tim Hardaway Jr., I said, "Brother, we got a chance." Because we added a shooter that is reliable, and that's all he's been for us. So I agree. Adding, to go on what Coach said, finding a guy that can hit the shot. And I would say I trust Hardaway more than I trust Porter on our team to hit that shot.
Well, I'm just saying, Watson been hitting and scoring everywhere,
Oh,
man. He's
absolutely.
shooting 40%.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
you got
a lot of our guys.
Hardaway. You got Hardaway. You got
Spencer.
even Spencer
Mm-hmm.
Jones is throwing
Bruce, you got a
down,
little
man.
Bruce in there. I think he's shooting the high 30s.
We missing Ann Gordon.
yeah,
The
Gordon, man,
soul,
he
heart and
get
soul
out
of the
there and he
team.
get hot.
yeah.
So, like I said, when we come back full force, man, we gonna be lethal.
Yeah. But
We gonna be lethal.
But like you said, the key is going to have to be Jamal. So he's the one that has to play with that chip on his shoulder. He's the one that has to be, with that, like, I have that gritty mentality. Like, nobody can stop me. So
That Mamba mentality.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what Jamal is the driver of the team. And he's one that has to have that the whole game and the whole season. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. We got Jolly Roger popping in. He said, "Go Jazz." Grew up in Salt Lake City. Man, I understand that's your hometown basketball team. I remember going to the McNichols Arena and watching the Jazz come in here, and that was the only team that they seemed to never lose here at McNichols. And
Always gave us fits.
Oh, John Stockton and Karl Malone and Hornacek.
Mhm.
Oh man,
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Craig Elo. Them guys used to be like, oh man, them,
Man, you bringing back nightmares for me. Oh
Yeah,
no, not them guys. Woo.
oh yeah, Utah. That's one team that they just never seem to lose here. Me and
well,
my dad,
yeah.
he used to take us to games at McNichols, and back then, the Nuggets were too good, so we literally beg for tickets, and usually 99% of the time we get a free ticket in the game. And yeah, we'd go to a lot of games, and man, I was like, seeing all the teams, I should be like, okay, we get some good teams that we could beat, but the Utah Jazz, no matter what, just seems like we could never beat them here.
Well, and that continued throughout, like even in the early 2000s to later in the times where the Jazz were never like really good anymore. They didn't have Stockton and Malone, right? They kind of were trying to rebuild. But no matter what, growing up, watching the Nuggets, I always hated playing the Jazz because they seemed to have our number for whatever reason. We either played down to them or they just played up to us. And I don't feel like we won many games against the Jazz while I was growing up watching the Nuggets, So that just kind of continued, which is crazy, even though they didn't have that star power anymore.
Well, now you ain't got to worry about it because they don't even have the team.
Yeah, 100%. They finally went away, It's not one of our demons anymore.
Yeah, you can throw a couple of names out there, but it ain't nothing that's going to carry them to the victory. So they'll be bottom feeders for a long time.
Yeah, 100%. They'll be struggling to get their team right for a while. We're looking at championships now.
Yeah.
Yes,
Jolly
sir.
Roger, he said
Yes, sir.
the helicopter converted him to Bronco country.
That's literally like what I was talking
Agree.
about earlier. Yep.
But
John
the Jazz-
Helicopter, baby. Come on.
Oh man,
Reminds me, gave me a little reminiscence when I was watching the Natty this year when Fernando took that 4th and 5 and dived into the end zone. I was like, he didn't helicopter or nothing, but I was like, that was a John Elway type of run,
Yeah, that's for sure. Martin Mahai, he said, they call him Bronco Billy. He said, you know him, Limo.
Yeah, but hey, Bronco Billy, man, that's my boy. Man, I miss you. He's another one of the person that goes way back with me, and I love him. I know he's back in Denver, man. We got to connect somehow. Go out and have a hamburger or something, man.
Hey, yeah, 100%. Shout out to Martin, man. He's been following along on the network for a while. He's been in on the Broncos Bros show for quite a few months now. I remember seeing him. So shout out to Martin. He's been following big time, and glad you got mad connections in the city and get you linked up with Limo, brother. Get you some reminiscent content for the fans,
Yeah. If we can help with that too, let us know.
Yeah, come on the show, brother.
Yeah, and I'll try to remember to call you Bronco Billy because
Bronco Billy.
Bronco Billy.
Change
Bronco Billy.
your tag.
Yeah, Bronco Billy could have been a what you call official super fan, but he left town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Fair.
Bronco Billy was out there without a shirt on, man, to show you how tough he was. I guess he could deal and love that cold weather.
Yeah,
That wasn't me.
Yeah, no, me neither. Mary Drink, they said they went to Canton when they did the Tim Shrine. Not sure if it's still up, but it was amazing. We cried like babies. Born and raised in the South Stands, and Tim M was a staple for us growing up. I'm pretty sure he's talking about Barrel Man. I think Tim was his name.
Yeah, Tim Herman.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that was.
Yeah, Tim McKernan.
Yeah. They said next year they're taking Sandy and Lenny are taking you to KC to watch the Broncos in KC.
I love that, man. I got a lot of family down there. I can tell them where the good food is, everything like that, man.
Yeah, let's all go, big group. We might have to make that happen. But they said that they are covering your room and ticket and transportation costs because they've been promising you this trip for too long.
What did you? Oh man, hold up. You said what now? Man.
Yeah, they said they're gonna cover your transportation, your ticket, and everything.
Oh man, they like I said, I love them people, man. Even if they didn't do nothing for me, man. That would be so awesome, man. I would love that.
Yeah, my
Would love to try to get a group for that too. I saw
yeah,
that next comment right here. The
yeah,
next comment they said, let's try to get a big group for this. So as soon
yeah,
as that schedule drop, I'm gonna look for that away game and see what the plans look like. Cause man, imagine that.
There you go.
Some live podcast from KC.
my
Oh yeah, man.
Come
Like I
on.
said,
my buddy.
I spent my early years in KC.
Yeah,
Going to, I think I was in junior high when I left. You
nice.
know, it was a rough school. I had to fight my way to the school and fight my way on the back. But see, my dad was the baddest man with them hands, and
Okay.
so I would never start a fight, but I would end it with the
Yeah,
what. Oh, look at that. That's Bruce Lee. Look at it. Is
yeah.
that, did you see that? Was it too, man, I knock him out real quick, go on
Might be
home,
slow
say,
mo.
yeah, but when I got to Denver, I didn't have to really fight no more because Denver was a beautiful city and, you know, I can go to school and get my education without having to fight.
Yeah,
There you go.
So I was thankful. So they helped mold the limo driver into the man I am.
that's good to hear.
Blessings,
I'm thankful.
blessings.
Yeah.
My buddy Vince, he went out. Him and his family and friends, they did a bus to KC a couple years back, and yeah, the pictures and the videos he showed that looked pretty fun. So man, that
Right, right.
that
Yeah,
was
I've been in
We
that
gotta do
stadium. I've
that.
been in that stadium before, man. And you know, like I said, it was funny because I went down there with my cousin, and I'm thinking it's like mile high, you know, you hard to get a ticket. So I bought a ticket from a guy, and it was way up. It wasn't hardly that many people. And my cousin, we had on going to the club clothes.
oh man,
And we froze like a dog, man.
oh man,
So, and you know, had dress shoes on. It was ice cold out there, man. That was kind of miserable.
yeah. Bronco Billy, we might be at the. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be at the draft party too. So have to.
Okay. Yeah, pass my number on the Bronco Billy, man, if you can.
Yeah, I can. I'm sure I got him on somewhere on here. I'll.
Yeah, yeah. That's my boy, man. He was a cool people, man.
Good to hear. Tim
Yeah.
said we're gonna do a Bronco bracket. Everybody get in a March Madness
March
bracket.
Madness bracket.
It's
So,
coming. That time is coming up quick. I haven't figured out what team I'm really crazy about. I've been so you know, with the Broncos and the Nuggets. So I've it's that time to start focusing on college teams and
yeah.
seeing who you talking about.
Yep. Bronco Billy said he got UConn winning it all. Man, they didn't win it last year, but they
The year before.
the year before. So they
Yeah.
But they're not going to win it. The team you got to watch for limo driver is Arizona and Michigan.
yeah.
Oh,
Arizona.
Michigan good this year? Okay.
Michigan took it to Michigan State last night.
Oh, did he?
Oh, they did. They played them. They went out by 16 at half, and then Michigan State caught up. And this is in they were playing in state, and then Michigan played them down to the end, and they was able to overcome them, and they beat them by about 8 points.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, a friend of mine gonna be real sad. He played for Michigan State, and he also played for the Nuggets. It was Ralph Simpson.
Oh yeah,
A good
Okay.
friend of mine, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I know he gonna be sad about that in
Yeah.
state rival with Michigan.
He my son-in-law he wants me to come on Ralph's radio show, so I'm gonna have to
Okay.
see him do that.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of podcasting with Ralph.
Yeah, they want me on the show, so I'm gonna go on and do
Yeah,
that.
I think you have
Hell
a good.
yeah.
I think you have a good time.
Oh yeah, I will.
Ralph got some football knowledge and history.
Well,
You know, playing with Dr. J and all
Yeah.
them big names. A Denver person was Fatty Taylor.
yeah,
Another good friend of mine. He passed away, but you
Yeah.
know, he was all in the football, man. You know.
well, he was all into Denver. He was
Yeah.
all over. He come over to East High's basketball games and sit up there and watch. He was
Yeah.
a sportsman. Good dude.
Yeah, well, he was the party man. If you wanted to go out to a nightclub, Fatty had
Yeah.
all kind of different nightclubs that he had around. I mean, I'm talking about top of the line,
Yeah.
classy, whatever. And I was blessed because I was his friend. So I walk in, I didn't get in the line. I had no cover charge,
Yeah.
and I'm not a drinker, but you know, he would provide me different drinks and stuff. So Fatty
Mhm.
was a good man, you
Yeah,
know.
you was.
Yeah, so he's one of the people that I miss, man. You
Yeah.
know, definitely. So you definitely remember Fatty, man. He and all these guys played with the Nuggets, you know.
Hmm.
Exactly. Yeah. No, that's good stuff, man. That's all good stuff. Um, I'll read it. I want to read this comment because uh, Lenny and Sandy said we need Bruce Brown to set up like he did when we won it all. We need that presence off the bench. And I'm going to just say, we have to remember Bruce Brown did not play like that until the playoffs. Because during the season, he was playing about the same that he is now in comparison. I think he only averaged like 11.6 points, 4.5 assists or so during the regular season when he was on that championship team. But the playoffs came in and all those numbers went up drastically. I think he went to like 18.4 points, something like that, right? So all his numbers boosted when it mattered. So I'm hoping for those same results. Like help us win now, win these early season games, and when the crunch time comes, it's gonna be Brucey time, and we're gonna be yelling, Bruce. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. And then we got Jolly Roger. He put the Jazz. Yeah, that man. That, like I said, that they used
The
to.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Hey, I respect the fandom. You know, I respect the fandom. I'm gonna throw this one up here, real quick. She said, "What's good? It's Peyton. That's my daughter, my daughter's cousin. She's actually here for the sleepover, so it looks like she hopped on to show some love.
Yeah.
She's awesome, man. She actually plays ball too, so she's
Right.
gonna be a big baller. So shout out Peyton. Appreciate you watching. Like, share, and subscribe always.
Peyton used to come in. Well, I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks, but he used to come into my store, and yeah, he's a good dude, really good dude, really good dude. So
Oh, absolutely. And then I did want to circle back real quick to the March Madness. It's coming up fast. Tim is super excited. Tim Dog is super excited for this March Madness bracket. It's the first time that we're going to be able to experience it with a bunch of great people and fans potentially because of the podcast and Limo Driver being so humble and welcoming us to join him and being invited on the show. And so let's make sure we get that March Madness bracket going. Everybody try to get in. I don't know if Tim will get some more of the details, but dude, we're gonna see some good college basketball this year, man. I've been catching a few games here and there, and it seems like a lot of these teams have been on close upset watch early on. You know, there's been already like 3 or 4 1 seeds who came down to the wire.
And University of St. Louis is still undefeated too. That's one of the undefeated teams out there too.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Limo.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, man. My battery on my phone is about to die,
Okay.
and I got a house full of people just showed up. But I just wanted to tell y'all, man, I appreciate the show. I wish y'all so much success. If anybody listening, make sure y'all subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to support Mile High Outcast.
On the one.
I want y'all also to check out some. I do have a couple Denver movies. I want y'all to go on Tubi TV and look up a movie called Diamond in the Rough. And I think you will enjoy it. My friend Clay Walker, he's a great producer. This documentary they're doing on me, it features a lot of different talented people, which we want to highlight. So me being on this show qualifies y'all to be in the movie, the documentary. So I just want to let you know I'm gonna try to make some stars out of y'all.
Appreciate it.
Hey, much love. I'm gonna check that out.
I enjoyed y'all so much, man. God bless y'all, man.
Yeah.
Coach, I love you, brother. I would love to talk with you more about, all the knowledge and what you got. But God bless you guys, man. And everybody out there, Bronco Country Limo Driver out. Okay.
All right.
All
Hey,
right.
much
Thank you.
We'll make it
much
happen.
love, Limo. You're nothing but a humble, kind, great soul, man. And it's been a pleasure to get to meet you and talk ball with you and just talk fans and Broncos country. So I will definitely check out that movie and that documentary. And thanks for doing what you do for the community. And we definitely need to get you and Coach together, man. You guys will have a heyday. I promise you. I need to get that on live.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I
Cam,
enjoyed y'all so much, man. I just thank you. Like I said again, I thank you so much for inviting me. I appreciate you guys. But like I said, from the heart, I wish y'all nothing but success, man.
we appreciate it. And we will see
All
you
right.
next time. We'll keep in touch and we have a good night.
Yeah,
There
have a
you
great
go,
night,
baby.
man. Do you even Broncos, bro?
Huh?
Of course you do, brother. Hey, we'll catch you with some nuggets and Avs info
Yeah.
coming up next, around.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Awesome, man. Hey, tell your grandson to keep being the great Broncos fan, and you have a great night, all right?
He ain't got no other choice.
Yeah.
Hey, what,
Hit him with
boy? You Raiders? you you better go stand in the corner or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's standing outside, not even inside anymore,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All righty.
We'll see you next time.
All right, sir. Yes, sir.
Much love.
All right.
All right. Let's
Read through those comments and maybe wrap us up out of here. Maybe one last question for Coach or so. And
we got Orange Vader's wife. She said Jolly Roger Jazz was the first basketball team I ever seen live when I was little, but now I'm a huge Nuggets fan. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Like I said, them Jazz, man, they were good back in the day. And Vader coming in here said, "Go Nuggets, yellow and blue." That's what we do. I like. I like that little rhyme.
you got those slogans coming.
Yeah,
right on, Vader. Much love.
And Cam and AG will be back soon. Cam will definitely be back soon.
AG's 5 weeks.
4 to 6. They said
Something like that.
Yeah, even if we hold him back for a little bit, I don't want that hamstring and calf to come back like it did last year. It's already showed up now. He came back for a couple of games. I'd be okay with AG sitting out for
8 weeks.
Yeah, I was just about 2 months.
Yeah, and I agree 100%. Hi, Dad. That's Izzy. That's my girl. It's her birthday weekend. She turns 12 on Tuesday. So
happy birthday!
Last year of before I have a teenager.
For sure.
But yeah, dude, AG is crucial, man. Yeah, AG, man, that we would have won the ship last year. We would have beat OKC if he was healthy. I guarantee it. So yeah, that's definitely crucial.
That is for sure. Let's get back up here. We got Bronco Billy said, "Miss you, Limo. Let's look up soon." I did get your message. I'll text that to Limo for you. That way you guys can get connected. And like I said, maybe one of these times, like Vader said, watch a Nuggets game over there or a Bronco game. Get everybody together and have a good family time over there.
Absolutely, yeah, Bronco Billy, man. Like I said, I didn't know he was Bronco Billy till tonight, but yeah, Martin Mile Highs is a tag. But hey, I've seen him in the shows for a long time now. He's been showing love, so we'll definitely have you on either of the shows. Try to get you linked up on here on the Outcast with Limo. That way you guys could chop it up a little bit, and that'd be fun.
Yeah. And then they said me and Vader will go. I don't know if they're talking about the draft party or if
KC. I think they're talking about KC.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. KC,
let's do it.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I haven't seen a game in KC. And this is what Jolly Roger said. Stars along with my job and such. Would love to take my mom to Arrowhead. Unfortunately, a KC fan though. Hey, my brother-in-law's a KC fan. So, and my little nephews are kind of starting to be KC fans. So.
It's all love, man. It's all love. It's all about being a fan of your team, right? It's a game at the end of the day, like Limo said, we're not here to fight with each other. We'll have some good trash talk, some good words, right?
As long as my little nephews weren't Raiders fans, like Limo said, Raiders fans, Gotta be a little tougher with them.
For sure.
Bronco Billy said, "Draft party at United Club like last year." That was. It's always fun to be up in club level and doing things up there. A long time ago, they did a Madden tournament up there, and it was fun sitting up in that club level. All the TVs around playing. That was fun. And hell yeah, Cowboy Bruce, man. Yeah, Brucey Bruce and his little cowboy self.
Absolutely.
Let's go. You know, plug it in, bro. He had his family there too. So, and we went a little bit longer than we thought. We thought it'd be just about an hour. So we appreciate it. We'll, anytime we get somebody on, and especially super fans like you guys, we love to, give you guys a time here. That's where we're more about fans here, man. We don't want. We want to enjoy everything, but the fans is where it's at,
100%. And we got Coach back there. We got to get all those wisdom. We got to get those words of wisdom out here, baby. I need that. I need that from my brain.
Voice of reason.
Absolutely.
Bronco Billy said, Miami of Ohio is 22. That's another. Yeah, there's a couple of small teams that are still undefeated. So
I love those sleeper schools, man, because they're gonna be a 15 seed.
Yeah.
Or a 12 seed, right? And they always win one.
Yep.
Jolly Roger and Tim, man, I wish I would have got these on before he left the show.
Right before he left, I know they were rolling, man. I couldn't put them up. I missed them.
Yeah, my bad. Same thing. Bronco Billy said that.
Our bad.
Yeah. Yeah, we need AG for the playoffs. Bronco Billy. That's what I said. He can sit. I want him for the playoff run.
Yeah. We're winning games.
Yeah.
We're winning games. We just need to finish in the playoffs. Hey, Sandy, thanks so much. Hope you're watching still, Izzy. If not, I'll go in and tell her you said happy birthday.
Yeah.
That's all love.
Thank you everyone for watching the show. Thank you everyone for putting it down on the show. Love you. My niece, Izzy. So you got two.
Absolutely.
Thanks again, brother. You know it, man. I got you guys back.
Thanks, Hogue.
I'm glad we were able to connect and get you guys back connected. So, for sure.
Absolutely.
Nuggets
game in my house soon.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know. So like I said, that Vader cave, man, it looked pretty damn cool to be. Yeah. So, whenever we can all agree to the same day, let's do this. Yeah, let's try to plan something out. Now that my health is on right track, thank God. Yeah.
Hey, much love. Bless the man. Bless the Lord above, man. Keep staying on track. You got to keep your health, man. You're needed out here.
What's worse than your mom being a KC fan, a daughter who was raised in Denver. She watch party at Stoney's are amazing. Yes, they are busy too. Man.
Oh, Stoney's a blast, man. I've been going there for years.
Yeah. She said, in all fairness, her favorite KC player is Taylor Swift. Oh man. All right.
That's so awesome.
What do we want to end on? You said, who was he when you were working up there at the Omni? Who was some of the other Bronco players that you got to meet up there?
Well, I can go through a list of not only Bronco players, but I did get a chance to meet Atwater, and I told him, I said, we need to change your name. Your nickname needs to be the Christian Okoye,
Nigerian Nightmare.
The Nigerian Nightmare Stopper. And he said, no, he didn't want to just be known for that, So that was a nice moment. I did get a chance to meet Tom Jackson. Now, I met a lot of baseball players and other football players and basketball players. So Barkley, I got to meet Barry Sanders. I got a picture I have to bring with me and Barry Sanders. And we weren't supposed to take pictures, but
Jolly.
The one guy, he okayed it. So we took a picture with Barry. And then Michael Jordan, I took him up to the airport. Ahmad Rashad. Let's see. Elway wasn't too good of a dude. So he didn't come in the front door. He always snuck in and out of the back door. Jim McMahon used to play with the Bears. He was a drinker, so he had got drunk a night before the golf tournament started in the morning, and so they had to come up, knock on his door, wake him up, and he had to jump in some clothes, and they shuttled him down to the golf course. And then the good thing about it is when he left, he stood a day extra, so he was sitting out in the lobby, and I came up and I said, Jim, I said, did Chuck Cecil get blackballed? And he said, yeah, he said, they did blackball. Chuck Cecil was a defensive back with Green Bay, and I don't know what happened, but something happened to where the league blackballed him and didn't allow him to re-sign with anybody else. But, you know, there was a lot of good moments up there that I got a chance to see ex-Bronco players.
Buffs players.
Yeah, I have one. The AFL 1960, the first player to catch 100 passes in the AFL was Lionel Taylor for the Denver Broncos. And Lionel Taylor caught 100 passes, and I'd have to see you face to face to tell you how many touchdowns he had that year, because he comes out of New Mexico Highlands. While they were having the alumni gatherings, him and his wife would drive up from Las Vegas, New Mexico, up here to Denver for the reunion, and they'd drive back. Now, when I left in 18, I hadn't seen him for a couple of years, so I think by that time, him or his wife, they probably passed. But like I say, he was the great 5 yards and out, down and out, down and out. And Trapuga and all them, they just kept throwing it to him and throwing to him. And he had, like say, he's the first AFLer to have 100 pass catches in 1 year. So we'll get together and we'll go through some more of them stories and some more of them guys.
That's a great history lesson. That's actually something I didn't know. That's awesome, man. The first player to catch 100 passes was a Bronco. That's just fantastic, dude.
NFL, yeah.
So awesome, Coach. It's been a pleasure with you guys. I got to go check on these girls.
For sure, Bronco Billy, Nuggets number 2 in the West, yes, and we're gonna keep hopefully moving on up. Jay Weaver,
Mr. Jay Weaver, my boy. It's a bro. Yeah. We appreciate you, dog. Go catch him on Tuesdays when he's on.
Nothing rhymes orange and blue.
Joe, I appreciate you allowing me to come on and get a little hyphy with some of these all-stars that we had for guests tonight, and glad I could fill in to help out Tim Dog. Glad, hopefully he gets some rest and feels better.
Yeah, for sure, because he definitely didn't look too good. So definitely, Tim. Hopefully you get better, man. Thank you, George. Enjoy your daughter's birthday party, and I'll holler at you again, man.
Hey, absolutely, man. I appreciate it, guys. We'll show this one. James, Vader, much love, man. You've been nothing but family, dude. You're humble, and we appreciate your hospitality. Hospitality. You know what I mean? Hey, Bronco Billy. Now you got an alias. Have a great night as well, brother. Catch us on Monday night.
Yes,
Broncos, bro. Do you even Broncos, bro?
You know we do.
Coach, much love. I'll let you sign us out.
All right.
He's Sandy. My dad will see y'all at the game tomorrow. My son will be there with him. So
hey, Skull Buffs.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
All right. Well, y'all have a good night, everybody out there. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next time. Have a good weekend, y'all.
Turn it up. Let the city feel the bass. Every word's a touchdown. Every beat's a chase. With a mile high outcast. Broncos, we broadcast. Climbing, never falling fast. Feel a mile high blast. Turn it up.